All right, how's it going? Yeah, I guess we're back. And I think what I'm gonna do today, so we have our game, we can kind of load in right here. And let's see, yeah, so we can begin to play. We have our devil guys over here who have longer ray casts that can see us. We can kill them with a headshot. We have these guys here, but until we basically get like this close to them, we don't know which direction they're facing. So what I would like to do is to make some type of little mini map in the corner for us to look at. And then when we get too close to our goblin here, he is alerted. And that alerts all the other guys. So, and then our goblin keeps running. Oh damn, that alerted all of them. So, yeah. I guess what we'll do next is, let me let my cat out. So, if we want to make a, what do you call it, a mini map for this, I think what I'm going to do is go back to Blender and open that scene up. So let me open that one. I think it was the goblin actually. Let's save our devil man scene. So if we go here, we go Alt H and unhide everything. And I think what I'll do is just hide this for now. Same with that. And this song sucks. Alright. So let me get rid of this armature as well. I just want the walls and the floor. So let me grab this, and I'm just gonna move it way out of here, like over here. And my idea is just to take a picture of this, and then I'll just make the walls one color and this the other color, and this will be like the very simplistic map, and then we can just have our enemies displayed on here and which direction they're facing in the Godot UI. We'll just add some markers and they'll show. So I guess let's give that a shot. We have this. Let me add a camera, or do we have a camera? I'll hit O. Nice, we have a camera. I'm gonna make it more squarish. I think I want to go with a yeah, let's go 1080 by 1080 because we're gonna have to shrink it down anyway. And then I'll just go let me go here. I'll turn this to 0. I think if I turn this to 0 and 0, we should be facing directly down. Perfect. And then I'll go, I'll click on the camera. I think I'll go to N, camera to view, and then I'll drag it out until I got just mostly my map. And I also want to go to the camera and make it, where is that option? Orthographic. And then I might just have to change my scale. Alright, so we'll bring the scale out much further. So I guess about there. And I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be like somewhat close. And I'm going to go down to this, and I'm going to apply a new material, and we'll just make it like a blue, and then I think I'm going to make the walls like some type of red. I think what I'll do is just make all these, I'm just going to join them for a second, and then I'll just, I won't save this one. Am I going to be switching over to Red Dot because of all the woke stuff? I don't even know what the, I mean, I'm definitely not for the woke shit, but like, I don't know what the fuck the tweet even was. And like, what are they even doing? And what is red dot? Or is it red? Oh, is it redo? I guess that would make more sense. Sorry, I'm an American, so I'm gonna read it like an American would. So I don't want to select that one. All right, so I'm just gonna Control J these real quick. Can I do that? Damn, I got distracted by that question. Hold on, let me reselect these. Actually, I can just hide this, and then I'll hide these two doors as well. And I think I can just select everything. Let me hide those. I'll go Z again. Grab all that shit. What is this? We'll just hide that. We don't need it. So yeah, let me Control J. I can't join everything. What is the issue? Oh, I guess because I have this empty and whatever this shit is over here. But these should all be meshes. Control J. There we go. Alright, so now we got to go here. What material? I want to go to this material and basically change the color. So instead of it being that, I want to change it to red. Where is just image color attribute? There we go. Damn it. How do I just we'll get rid of that base color and make it red. Then we'll go back to layout. And we'll go overhead, Alt H. Shouldn't I be seeing more stuff now? Oh, maybe didn't I select only that? There we go. There we go. Okay, so I guess I'll just hide these in the render, and I might as well hide them over here too. So that'll be good. Cool, and I'm gonna hide this stuff too. Or I'll just move it a little bit. Alright. Doing this the worst way possible, whatever. Oh, good, I moved my camera. Perfect. So we'll align it pretty darn good, and we're going to render that image and see what that looks like. That's right. I'm going to have to display these unshaded or have the light come directly down. Let me change this song because it fucking sucks. I guess I'll go back to lo-fi chill beats. I put it on electronic. I thought that might be cool, but not so much. I don't know what this style is of like British rappers that are just like fucking losers. I don't know. There we go. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Oh, it's just a fork of Godot. Awesome. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so let me make a light. Add light. I'm going to do a sun, and we'll just put it over top and try and get the lighting as even as possible. I know I could make it somehow be just like a... what do you call it? Let me go to rendered too. So if I render this image, it looks a little weird, but whatever. Why does that look so fucking weird? What if I grab these and I take out oh, because they have normals and shit. Let me grab this. Where's the specular? I'm just going to turn the specular down. I think that'll give us a better result of what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, I just want two flat colors, much like that. So if I render this, there we go. Rough map. We can come back and edit this. I just need this to be okay for now. So I'm also going to get rid of, is that a light right there? Is that what's causing that? What the fuck is causing that? Whatever. We'll render it. I guess I must have some other type of light in the scene. I'm going to turn all those off and just have the overhead. Oh good, my camera moved. Damn, I need to stop doing that. Fucker. Alright. Let me click on my camera and then spin it. 0, 0, 0, and then I'll move it to where it should be. And then we'll render that image, and that should be closer to what I'm looking for. So for now that's good enough. Image, save as. What was the size of this? I want to make this something. My output 1080. We'll just make it 1000. I think that'll be easier to deal with. 1000 by 1000. That way, if we have to do some type of ratio or something. Yeah, and do I want to try and get it exactly on the thing, or do I want to just edit it? I think I'm going to try and get it exactly to match if I can. Which is great. Alright, so let me go to the fucking camera. Right here, orthographic scale. I need to bring it in a little bit closer. As close as I can. That's pretty darn... Oh, shit. That's pretty good. Let me make sure that's not enabled anymore. So we still have a little bit up here and a little bit down here. So I'm actually going to move the camera on the Y. Try and even it out. I don't know, this might be pointless, but it makes me feel better because of the way I'm gonna do it. Let's go 0.3, 153. Right there, I guess. Perfect. Good enough. Awesome. So let's go ahead and render that image, and then I'll save this as rough map. And we'll put that in the game. So we'll go to textures. Do I have a UI? Yeah, UI stuff. We'll save rough map here. And then, yeah, let me get out of here, and we'll go back into this one. Alright, so, let's see, how am I going to code this? Let's go here to the control. We're going to, first, I guess, add, let's add another control, and we'll call this the map. And let me take off my jacket real quick. All right, and yeah, so I guess what I'll try and do is, I mean, all we really have to do is have the map down here. we'll have it in the corner, and then we'll get the positions of the enemies, and we'll get it relative to how big the map is. We already have those coordinates, and then we'll just sync it up. So that sounds easy to me. So map, and then we'll get a what are we gonna get? I guess just a texture. Yeah, texture rect right here. And yeah, I guess I want this to be well, we just have to put the texture there. So let me go to UI stuff, rough map. We'll put that in, and it's pretty big, so we're gonna have to shrink it down. And it's 1000 by 1000, so I guess we'll ignore size and we'll shrink it down. Trying to think. Hopefully we'll just have to make code that responds to it. So for now I kind of wanted to have it like in the middle of the screen like this, so that I can like look at it and reference it. So we'll do that. We'll go here, and I'm going to make it just a little bit transparent so I can kind of see through it. Visibility, modulate, and we'll just turn down the alpha just a little bit. So then we'll say map background. And then we have to make some type of texture. What's up? How's it going? Oh yeah, stream starting soon. Nice. Yeah, so what we're doing is making a map for our area so we can have a little like map at the bottom. Yeah, my bad. Let me grab some coffee. It's been a long day. Alright, so shit, I got something in my fucking nose. Perfect. So we got this. Let's put a script on our map and have our map do some stuff for us. So we're gonna say func call game manager. Yeah, actually we'll say sync map with game manager. Sync map with game manager. And what we'll do is call game manager, and we'll just say sync sync map, and we'll pass in ourself. So we'll pass in ourself right here. And we're gonna need something. Do we even need to do that? I'm not sure yet, but we'll do it for now. Let's see. I'm gonna have to have a process here, and I'll probably have to have states. So I'm gonna just make a state machine for this. OnReady var. I guess we'll do current state, next state, and previous state. State equals, and we'll set it to idle, because this is going to have to be running constantly to update their positions in a constant way. So we'll have to have like we could do like alert status and the other status and stuff, you know, and change it up a little bit. But yeah, basically I want to like, you know, display the stuff different ways. I just want to make sure I have a way to do that, or to scramble it or something. So current state, next state, and prev state, and we'll set these equal to nothing. Perfect. And then we'll say next state equals, well actually current state equals next state. Current state equals next state, and before we do that, we'll say prev state equals the current state. And nice. And then we'll say match state. Nice. And what are we gonna say here? Idle. And for now, holy fucking shit, man. Right here, this is, we really don't have to do much. We just have to say, display enemy movement. Display enemies. Let's just get them to display first. So, func display enemies. And I'll just do it on the first frame, and then we'll account for the constant updating in a second. Maybe we'll update it every 2 seconds or something. That might be the way to do it instead of doing it every frame. So we'll say if prev state is not equal to the next state, right? Let me check my goblin. I completely forgot how to do this. Yeah. Okay, right here. That's the line I need. Sorry, I can't think today. Where was I at? I was on the player, and I was on the map, and I was doing this right here. Alright, so it's the first tick of us entering that state, and we want to match the cur state right here. We're going to display the enemies. So I guess we'll say get tree, get tree, dot get nodes and group. We need to get the goat, the goats, and we also need to get the goblins. So I'm going to grab these and those, and I'll add we'll add these both to a list. So we'll say the devil guys equals we'll say var devil guys, and we'll say var goblins equals, and these should both end up being lists. Let me make sure I got that right. So if I go to our goblins, what group are you in? Are you in a group? I thought you were. I'm pretty sure you are. Enemies. There we go. Sorry, I can't believe I missed that. So we'll go back to player. We'll go back to the map, and we'll go to right here. We want to put this in there. So that should do it. Cool. Now how are we going to display them? I guess we can just loot through them and get the positions. And then we need to know the size of our map. So I'm pretty sure I did that somewhere on our goblin script where we got a random position. So yeah, these are the coordinates of our map right here. So let's do some math on that. Calculator. So 39 is our x, and so let me do this. 468 minus 39, so it's 429. I'll do this the old-fashioned way. 429, and then what? 215. 215 times 2 is what? 430. So it's basically almost a square. It's 429 by 430. So I guess if we're off by 1 unit, that's not a big deal, right? So we can just call it 430 by 430. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, right? That would make sense. It's a square, 430 by 430. So let's think about that. Trying to put this into words. So I have a square that's that big, and basically Where is my, oh, it would be, let me go back to my player script on my map. I want to get the positions where this guy is at. So let me just print those out. We'll do for devil guy for devils in devil guys, and we'll make it guys because it should be plural. We'll say print. We'll just say print, and then we'll say devils dot position. Devils dot position. And we're going to do the same thing for the goblins, and I just want to see what those locations look like. And we'll save that S. It's very important that S is saved. And then we'll say goblin. So we'll be printing out those positions, and let me put a print statement right here, and we'll say, we'll just go map functionality. Cool. So we're going to print the positions of the devils, and I'll just say, I'll also add one here and just say devils and goblins. Devils, oops. And the goblins, there we go. Let me raise my chair. Cool. Hopefully this works. I'm still trying to think how we're going to do this. So I need to get their position relative to the offset, which would be 39. So I can just subtract it from the thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have to come up with an offset on my X and an offset on my Y, and then apply that, and then go from the 0 of the map from the top coordinate. So let me come up with an offset. I guess it would be 39 units. Var offset equals 39, and I don't think I need an X offset, so cool. Nice. So I need to basically get the offset, apply that, subtract it, and we'll say dot position minus vector 3, and this should be our X, so it should be offset here, and then 0 and 0, and that math should add up, so that'll bring us back to a base position on our X. And then we just need to get proportionally how far we are across the map, because the map is scaled. So that's going to be the tricky part. That's the part that involves like math and shit. Because this might be a different size, so I need to get like, if our character is like 40 units from this area right here, I need to get that as a percentage instead of 40 units. So I know it's like 3% of the screen, or like 2% down the screen or something, so I can place him on here and then give him a rotation. But the rotation shouldn't be that bad. And then we can do the Metal Gear Solid thing where they have that like little triangle coming out of their face, so they can like when they turn or whatever. But yeah, so we need to have that type of control over it. Damn, how am I going to do that? It's going to be very difficult. Or maybe ChatGPT shall assist me. I just want to get this going right here. We'll see what these numbers look like. And I think what I can do is just have it go idle, and then if I... we'll do an idle, and then we'll do a sweep. We'll do a quick check. Quick check. And I'll actually just put a pass. I'm going to Control X this, and then bring that in here, and then here I'll just put a pass so we don't do anything. So we'll start out in the idle, and then every now and again, if we go in here, we'll go to quick check, and we'll display enemies, and then our next state, we'll just say next state equals idle. And I'll just make it a button that we can hit on our player state. So let me go back to my player, and let me go to my input function, and I'm going to have to add a new project settings input map. So we'll say map, and we'll make it we'll make it M, map, add, and I'll just add an M for right now. Oh shit, M. There we go. So, cool. Nice. So, if event is action pressed, and we'll say map, then what are we gonna get? This should be the map right here, and we'll say dot next state equals, and what are we gonna say? Check. Damn, what was it? Quick check. Quick check. There we go. Quick check, and then let me open this up a little more. Oh. Map. There we go. So if we hit M, we should do a quick check on the map, and that should update the positions. We shouldn't see the position update, but we should get something. We should get some printouts down here. So let's try that. Let's go here. And we'll hit M, and I'll just hit it again for good measure. And so we can see the positions of the devils and the goblins. We only have one goblin. And so if we look, does that seem accurate to us? Let me bring this down a little bit. Let me scroll up. I'll bring that down. So 3 on the X, 0 on the Z, and 206. That seems right because he's like right here. So like 3 units there. Cool. So now we can just divide the 3.48598 by the total 430 units, right? And that would give us the percentage. I believe so. So let me not think about it too hard and just start plugging stuff in there. So we'll say, cool. We're going to say var percentage X and var percentage Y. Oh, thanks. Yeah, someone said it's good to see me on Twitch. Yeah, I started on there just to see what was up with it. I've never actually watched anyone on the site before, but I saw people like doing game stuff, so I was like, might as well give it a shot. But percentage X, so we need to take the I'm going to actually save this as a var too. So we'll say var devil devil pause, and that will equal the devil's, we'll just save what this is right here. Because that is very important right there. So we got the position, and we'll say devil's pause dot x divided by the 430 units. Actually, shouldn't it be 430 divided? Let me think about that. Hold on. I'm using the calculator on my fucking phone. Let's see. Calculator says 430. So yeah, it should be the smaller one divided by the bigger one, right? So like 3.8 divided by 430 would give you 0.008. Yeah, perfect. I was losing my mind there. So the devil pause.x divided by the 430, that will give us our percentage, and we'll do the exact same thing, but the devil pause, shit. Let's grab this, Control C, put this here. Y, we'll slam that right in there. Divide both of those by the size of the square, square's width, height. Then we need to find some way to apply that. We need some type of texture for that to be. So I guess, what can we make? We can make something in GIMP real quick. Let me bring GIMP over. So I'll just do File, New. We'll make this relatively small, like, let's just go 50 by 50. You know, let's do 100 by 100. That way we can get some, like, good detail or whatever. 100 by 100. And I was just going to grab one of these, and I'll probably make this add alpha channel. Let me grab our eraser and erase everything, and then I'll turn the size of this brush down. And it's already out of blood red. What I want to do is just make like a triangle like this. Maybe a little more like that. Yeah, I'm actually going to make it so it's not touching the sides. I guess we'll try that, and then maybe I'll put let's put like a yellow dot on the front, so we know that that's the face. So there we go, and then I'm going to export that. Export as, or cooking UI stuff, and we'll just say basic pointer. Basic pointer. So we'll export that, and I guess we'll load that in. We'll say at onReady var pointer equals texture equals load. Sorry, load, and then we just have to select what is it? Basic pointer. Cool. So that's there. So we have a texture to place in there. We have a percentage of where to place it on the screen. How do we apply that to our texture? So we'll have to get the size of the texture. So var texture, oh, we'll say map size. And I'm actually going to go, yeah, we'll just say, what am I thinking here? Map size X, var map size Y, image map size. Sorry, that makes it a little bit more clear. Yeah, the texture girth. image map size X, image map size Y, and so what is that going to be? I guess we can get that with what is that? Map background dot what? Let's go to the inspector, layout, transform. Is it the, yeah, I guess it's just size. We just get the size. So we'll say size dot X and size dot Y. Hopefully that's going to work. Cool. And yeah, so we have that. And I have the percentage, so now I can multiply the percentage by that, right? And then that would give me, yes, so now, map. I think every single one of my math teachers probably fucking hated me, dude. I was the worst kid in school. If they could see me struggling now, they would probably be very happy. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna say image, really doesn't matter. We're just going to multiply that by the percentage X, and we'll do the same map position X, and we'll do the same down here. Map position Y, except we'll change these both to Y. And yeah, then we just have to decide how big the pointer should be. And we're going to have to spawn it. I'll probably spawn it as a child of the map node, but not a child of the map. So I'll have to make this the same size as the map, maybe. Or maybe I will make it a child of the map. That would make more sense. And yeah, I think it defaults to the top left corner. So I think we should be okay with that without me having to set it manually, but we'll see. So let's try and spawn in a texture. So I guess it would be like var my texture equals what is it, texture.new or texture rect. Or would it be instantiate? I think it would be instantiate, right? Hold on, let me go look up texture rect real quick. Or is that even the one I'm thinking of? Let me go back. If I just instantiate the node, is that even what it's called? Yeah, it is a texture rect. Awesome. So if I look up the texture rect, we'll pull that up. Man, I was hoping it would show you how to make one through code, but I guess not. I guess I can't just spawn it in like I've done this like a million times. I don't know why I'm blanking right now, but shouldn't it be just texture rect dot instantiate or new? Well, I guess it would be new. Yeah, I think it's new. And then we'll say my texture dot I guess add, we'll say add child my texture and just see if it shows up. Add child my texture. Let me just do that bare minimum right now, and then let me print the rest of this stuff and see how what's going on. So we're just going to print it, and we're going to say map x, y, and we'll say map position x and map position y, and we'll see if we get any errors. And I'm going to put a space in between these. So there we go. Let's see. First I want to see if this makes a texture, and then I also want to see if this works. So let's run the goblin smashing area again. Oh shit. Alright, so if I hit the M button, looks like we didn't spawn the texture at all. But what do we have here? So let's see if that looks right. 107, 186. Very hard to tell. We would have to... That seems right to me. Where is our... Well, we didn't do it for the goblin, but cool. My texture. Let me look online real quick. How to instantiate a texture rect through code. Yeah, when it comes to 2D, I'm not really great. I'm more of a like 3D type person, so I really use 2D very sparingly. Let's see. Damn, this is from like 2018. I need man, maybe I should ask ChatGPT. Yeah, let's try that. Let's head on over to ChatGPT. Open it on up. Bring it over here. How can I create a texture rect? Yeah, through code in Godot 4. Oh, damn, I never set the texture. Dude, I'm an idiot. Yo. My texture. I knew it would be something that I was missing. My texture equals pointer. I was also very bad at spelling. Cool. My texture equals pointer. Let's see if that works. So we'll run it again from the top, and we'll hope and we'll pray. Hit the M key. There we go. So that does spawn the texture. Perfect. So now it's just getting it to the right place. Perfect. And we also got to shrink it down. So, and I guess I'll modify the min size. Yeah, can I do that? Let me click on the texture and see the other one. Let me go to my player. We go to this background. So I want to change a few things. I want to say expand mode. So ignore size. Expand mode. Cool. Awesome. So my texture, we'll say my texture dot expand. I think expand keep size because I wanted to keep it. Right? Is that what it is? No, it should be. I wanted to go expand mode, and then it should be ignore. Does not have ignore. Of course not. Of course it has to be more complicated. Let's just set the size. We'll just go, we'll see what happens when I set the size. We'll say, I guess rect min size is how you do it. Rect min size. And then I guess we'll set that to a vector like, it's 100, 100 right now, so let's go 25, 25. And we'll just make that a vector. I think we have to pass in a vector 2. So there we go. Yeah, and we have to set that equal to it. We can't just call it like a function. Nice. So let me see if that resizes it. Oh damn! It probably won't. It won't do it now because I don't have any enemies in that scene. Gotta go back to the smashing area. Alrighty. So we're hitting. Oh come on, M. Oh, rect min size. So what is it called then? Let's go back to player map. I guess it's just called size now. Let's give that a shot. Alright, we'll hit M. It didn't seem to change the size at all. So, maybe I have to do it after I apply the texture, though. That would make more sense, right? Cool. And let me go back to this other one. Let me see if I can understand this a little more. So, expand mode defines how minimum size is determined based on the texture size. See expand mode for options. So I guess I'll just help expand. Holy fuck. Where is expand mode? Expand, ignore size. Awesome. That is the one that I want. Texture rect.expand, ignore size. I'm going to screen save that. Let's open that. Cool. The size of the texture won't be considered for minimum size calculations. Cool. The minimum size will be equal to the texture size. Cool. Alright, just wanted to make sure. I didn't really know what those meant, so now we can go my texture dot I think it was what, expand mode, or was it set expand mode? I think it was expand mode. Can we just set the property? What is the fucking property called? Awesome. Expand mode. Perfect. My texture dot expand mode equals bam, right there. Why was that so hard to figure out? Okay. Alright, let's see how that works now. Let's see if it works. Alright, so we'll hit M, and nice, it shrunk down. Perfect. So now we just have to place them where they should be. Okay. I guess if we make it a child of the map, so we already are making it a child of the map. let's make it a child of the image texture. So we'll say map background dot add child, and we'll see where that appears. I think that will appear in the top left corner if I am correct. So let's give that a shot. All right, we'll hit M. Perfect. So that's exactly what we want. Now we can just do this. We can say, I guess we can do my texture dot position equals the map position position dot x. And then we'll set, actually we can just say, not size, what did I just do? Map texture dot position equals, and we'll give it the vector 2, a map position, oh my god, position, position y, and then we'll close that off and we'll make this a vector 2. Vector 2. Map position. Right? I don't know. There we go. Did I really miss the I every single time? So this should be correct, or it should be crazy out of whack. We'll see. Moment of truth. Man, if it's all over the place, I'm going to be really disappointed. But if it's like exactly where it should be, I'm going to be like very proud. So, bam. Oh, wonderful. Just what we wanted. All over the place. Maybe not. So, let's see. What did we do wrong here? Map position Y. What is our... Oh, you know what? They're all going to be 0. I need to make this Z. Oh, wait, no. I need to make that Y. And then maybe I did... Yeah, it should be devil position dot Z, because we're checking the Z on these. Yeah. So there we go. That should do it. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully this works. Hit M. I mean, they're off on the Y. Why is that? Damn. So let me do this. So if I go to my 3D, we can see where they are in here. Oh, there was one right here. I guess he wasn't counted. Let me do this. Trying to move this over here. Let me go to just 1 second. So I'll bring this back over here. Oh shit. I just wanted to open this up. Come on. Here we go. So this is what we had. So maybe there is one, but he's not showing up because he's way off the screen there. But we do kind of have this pattern. We got one here, he's there. We got 1, 2, they're right there. We got one there and one there. So they are in the correct position somewhat, but they're The wrong one there. So something's off with our Z. Let me take a look at that. Or Y, basically. Cool. So we added an offset. We need to add some type of offset, I guess, or because our thing is at 0, so this is negative up here and positive down here. So if they're on this side, we might have to move our whole thing. Let me take a look. It would be way easier if we just move everything up. Just grab the entire thing. A little ridiculous. But we just start down here, grab all of this, and then if I move this until we have our 0 down here at that edge, this would make everything way easier, I believe. So we no longer have to deal with the negative and positive. We just have to deal with right there. So that should really not change anything, right? Because everything else is proportional. And I just have to remove the offset that we added in because we no longer need that 39 character offset, do we? No. We'll know. We'll know in a second whether we needed this or not, or whether it gets any better. All right. We'll give that a shot. I have a good feeling about this. They'll either be crazy off and we'll have to adjust it that way, or they'll be in the right position. We'll hit M. So they're crazy off. So let me look at the output. That's what I need. Negative 79. That's our Y. Let me see something. So in Godot, which way is which? So if I move this up, so I'm going more negative. So if I want to have everything positive, I would have to come down. So we'll grab the whole town and push it a few miles down the road. And no one will even know. So there we go. So now I shouldn't have no negative numbers, and we'll see how that turns out for us. That makes sense in my head. All right, so we'll hit M. So I think we're getting closer. We're a little bit off now, but that's because I think we're getting that's because we're starting from the corner of our image and not starting from the top. I mean from the center. Let's see if we can, how can I set that? We're so close. Hell yeah, dude. I'm not a dum-dum. We'll grab the map and we gotta go, maybe we are. Let's see. Let me add a new image real quick and just experiment with it. Create, and I'm actually going to use this right here. So yeah, we start from the corner, and what I want to do is where is it, man? I know it's in here somewhere. Texture, visibility, transform, pivot offset. There we go. No, that's not what I want actually. Man. Let me Google it real quick. How do I make a sprite? I mean, make a texture. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to make the anchor in the middle, right? How do I make a texture rect anchor in the middle? I guess I should go to anchors. I know it sounds stupid, but where were those at? Oh, I think it's here, right? Can I set it? Perfect. There we go. That's what I want. So what is that called? Center, anchor presets, center. Awesome. How can I set that through code? That might be a question for ChatGPT. All right, let's bring you back over here. How can I set the anchor point of a texture rect through code? How would I set it to center? I mean, I guess I could just do the math, but yeah, so I guess you would just divide it. Yeah, cool. So I just say, let's copy this. Let's go back over here. Let me bring these out. And we want to say my texture dot texture rect, my texture dot anchor. And we'll do that a few more times. We'll do that there. So instead of that, we're going to set an image size. We'll say var img. We'll say pointer size. Pointer size equals 25. And set the anchor points to the center of the texture. All right, let's see if that works. So it should be like 12, right? I guess I'm assuming this is in pixels. So we could just do pointer size divided by 2. And that should be in here. I don't know why it's 0.5. That makes me think it's like based on a percentage as well, but I think that would make sense. I don't know. We're gonna see what this does. Might mess everything up. Who knows? So is that more off than it was before? Let me just make one of these something crazy, like 100, and I'll hashtag that out, and we'll see. So that doesn't seem to have any effect. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Cool. So let me Google it. How do I center a texture rect in Godot 4? How do I center a texture rect through code in Godot 4? Stretch mode. To center a texture rect in Godot 4, you can use the stretch mode enum and set its stretch mode to stretch keep centered. So, awesome. My texture dot stretch keep centered. So I think we have to say dot stretch mode equals texture wrap dot stretch keep centered. Nice. Let's see if that does it. ChatGPT doesn't know shit, man. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Usually for Godot, it's just really bad. I'm sure if you were doing like JavaScript or something serious, it would be great. So, huh. I'm not sure. I don't think that centered it. And it made them too big as well. I guess that's stretch mode. I guess that would, yeah, that would mess it up. Stretch mode and expand mode, how are those different? What the fuck? Yeah. So this is like the official documentation, and this makes it clear as mud. The minimum size will be so is there a okay, yeah, I think I want this one. Stretch keep aspect ratio. Let's try that one. See if it works. That makes more sense. Hopefully. Alright, perfect, but it's still not, I feel like it's not centered. I'm going to take a picture of this, and then I'm going to, I think I'll turn that off, and then I'll take a picture of it and see what happens, and then we'll compare those two pictures. So yeah, we'll just run that again. So that's not changing anything at all, but it occurs to me that we can just take half of this and apply that there. So we have the pointer size right here, pointer size, and what we can do, pretty sure we can just subtract that, divided by 2, right? So we'll have this, and we'll have this, and then we'll say minus the pointer size divided by 2. And it should be minus in both directions. So that should make our guy appear where it should, right? Maybe. I feel like so. Oh no. My headphones just started beeping like they're losing power, so. If my voice cuts out, someone let me know. But apparently I think we're still good. So I'm going to hit M. And yeah, there we go. Now we're fucking good. So we can see that if we come over here, I can't turn off the... Where in the hell are you going? But I have these two guys over here. They're where they should be. I'm not sure where that patrolling guy is going. Oh, shit got moved around, so he's now patrolling a different area, I suppose. Who knows? Uh-oh. Well, he saw me, but, yeah. So that's roughly where they are. Now we need to get where they are facing. So we should be able to get their rotation pretty easily. And then apply it. All I need is their rotation on the Y, right? So if I say devil dot rotation dot Y, how is that going to look? Nice. I'll hit M, and all I really need is what's down here. Zero. Oh man, it's in Euler. Rotation degrees. That way my meager mind can understand it. We don't do no Eulers up in here. Okay, so I'll hit M, and let's see what we got. 186.824, 0 degrees, 0 degrees, 100 and 0. Yeah, okay, so looks like we're getting the rotation degrees. Perfect. Now we need to apply that. Could it be as easy as just applying the rotation there? Could we just say my texture dot rotation, and we'll say equals, just go var the devil's rot, and that equals this right here, and then we'll take that devil's rot and plug it in right here. Cool. Let's see if that works. This would be crazy if that just worked right out of the box like that. We hit M. Oh man, yeah, because now we're not pivoting. We got to change our pivot point. Awesome, wonderful. So that one I think I know how to do. So if I go to damn it, where is it at? Player. We go to our texture rect here, and if I look at the pivot offset, we're gonna have to change that. So let's go back here. Luckily, we know what to change it by. So we'll say my texture dot pivot offset equals, and I think it's going to be a vector2. Vector2, and that will be the pointer size divided by 2, 2 times. So that should center us up, and then we should rotate the correct way. Oh shit, not the player. Not the player! So we'll give that a run. Looks like I'm still able to talk. My headphones are beeping continuously now, so we'll see how long they last. We'll hit M. And, yeah. So, are we rotated the correct way? You know what? Maybe we are compared to, like, let me take a look. So if I go to my goat buddy scene, I go to my enemy, I go to my 3D. So if I go to rotation here, my rotation is 0. So if I move him like forward in the Z this way, well no, if I move him forward this way, he's facing, I'm trying to think. So he is facing the right way. Well, if I click on my goat here, he's facing 180. So let me actually subtract 180 degrees from whatever we're doing. I think that's the trick. Because my character's model is offset by 180, because I had to flip them around because I made them the wrong way around in Blender. Back to the player, back here, and we'll go minus 180. Oh, rotation degrees. Rotation degrees. And I still think we need to subtract 180. I'm still going to go with that. So, man, we'll see what happens. All right. We'll hit M. And that actually appears to be working pretty well. They're all just backwards, and of course it's not updating. Let me fix that real quick. So where's that level add-on? Path A. So this guy is in the wrong area now. Oh, no, he's not. Well, I messed up my path somehow, but whatever. We're working on the map right now. So the map seems to be working. I'm going to get rid of this 180 right now. And we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're going to keep going. We hit the M. So this time they appear to be facing close to the right position, or the opposite of it, basically. Because these two guys are facing that way. So, well, actually, yeah, that is correct. So they are facing the right way. Because I meant the yellow part to be their faces. It kind of looks different. I'm like interpreting it backwards. But this guy, he's facing the wrong way, according to the map. Right? Yeah, because these guys, their back are turned to me, and I'm seeing the broad side of the triangle. And then that guy, his front was turned toward me, and I was seeing the front of him. The broad side is to me, but I'm seeing the front instead of the back. So his thing was completely backwards. And these guys weren't. Let's see if I can get to this guy down over here without spooking him. So if I'm looking at it this way, so this guy is correct, and that guy is also correct. So the bottom half of the map appears to be pretty correct. And then it's just that top guy up there that was all messed up for whatever reason. But, yeah. For right now, I think I'm going to have to call it a night, just because I got to work tomorrow, and I got a lot of stuff to do. But, yeah, thanks to everyone for coming out. We'll finish our map some other time. Probably tomorrow. I'll figure out that rotation issue. I'll think about it. I'm sure it'll come to me. It's probably just has to do with maybe starting off in a weird rotation or something. But we'll figure it out. Thanks everybody for coming out. We'll finish up this map. I think it already looks pretty decent for how it's going. And then, you know, I'll have start making some stories and cutscenes, and I just got to fix this area as well. But yeah, shit's really coming together. Kind of a shorter stream this week most of the time, but I'll probably make it up Saturday and Sunday. So everyone have a good one. Later.